Hi, I'm Jacqueline, a pelvic health physiotherapist. This is a short video to show you a nice series to release your pelvic tension. I'm going to get you to start with a spiky ball. I'm going to get you to place the spiky ball between the belly button and the bony bit at the front of the pelvis. Coming down onto that spiky ball, taking a little bit of weight through the elbows and a little bit of weight through the knees. Now I'm going to get you to move side to side, forward and back, focusing in on any tight spots that you can find in that hip flexor. I'd like you to spend 30 to 60 seconds on each hip flexor. Now let's move on to spiky ball to the inner thigh or groin. So placing the spiky ball between the knee and the ground. Now from here I'm going to get you to move side to side, working that spiky ball up towards the groin, focusing on any tight spots. Again, 30 to 60 seconds here on each side. Now let's move on to spiky ball to the glutes. Placing the spiky ball between the bottom and the floor. Let's open up that glute by coming into a stretch position, placing that ankle over your knee. Now I'm going to get you to move side to side, forward and back, focusing on any tight spots you can find in that glute. 30 to 60 seconds here, and then swap over and do the other side. Now that's all your spiky ball work done. Let's move on to your pelvic stretches. We're going to come back to the hip flexors. I'm going to get you to start in kneeling. Kneeling on your left knee, right leg forward. Tuck your tailbone under so you're opening up the front of that left hip. Keep that tuck under as you lunge forward, starting to feel that beautiful stretch at the front of the hip. Now from here, left arm up towards the ceiling, lengthen through the spine and side bend to the right. Holding it here for 30 to 60 seconds, going a little bit deeper as that muscle starts to release. Swap over and do the other side. Now let's move on to groin stretch. I'm going to get you coming down onto your elbows, bringing one leg out to the side. Foot is flat on the mat and turned out a little bit. Now sit your bottom back onto your heel, feeling that lovely stretch on the inside of the thigh. 30 to 60 seconds here. Swap over to the other side. Now let's stretch your glutes. We're going to use pigeon pose. Bringing your left knee forward, thread your foot through, and then sink over the top of that leg. Resting your forehead on the mat, stretching your arms forward. 30 to 60 seconds here. Swap over to the other side. Now the final stretch is for your hamstrings. You'll need a bit of resistance tubing or a stretch band. Again, starting on the left leg, holding onto the band, keeping the leg up at 90 degrees to your body if you can. We're going to add in a little sciatic nerve slider. So as you inhale, point your toe, and then as you exhale, drop your toes back, holding this for about 30 seconds on each side. Now that concludes your pelvic stretch series. If you can do that every day or a minimum of 3 times a week.